One. And welcome everybody to Midsummer Mayhem. I am the JamSaw. As always, with me on commentary, we have Brock Redhead. So tonight we've got quite a stacked card for you. We're going to give you a quick showcase and our predictions. Starting up, The Rock is going to come out and do some introductions and speaking for the crowd. First up, John Cena is it looks like going to be jumping JBL backstage. Beth Phoenix and Natalya take on Bayley and Lacey Evans for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Who do you think will be winning that one, Brock?
Both of these women, we're going to keep it short and sweet. I think all four of these women, they're great. They're great contenders and they're great champions. But I'm going to have to stick with my ECW ladies and go with Bayley and Lacy.
Well, exactly. I have to go the opposite. I really got to go with Natalya and Beth Phoenix. I think that they are more of a natural tag team. They're actually friends in real life, and I think they're going to have a lot of good cohesive movement in this pay-per-view. Next up after that, we're going to have a triple threat for the hardcore title between Harper, Braun Strowman, and Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam very much the underdog in this match, but I've got to give it to Rob. He's the king of extreme. If anybody can pull it out and win a hardcore title, it should be Rob Van Dam.
Yes, exactly. And to recap that real quick, he hasn't been showing much heart as of lately, so his loss to JBL on Tuesday has made Eric think that JBL was more worthy of a world title, but didn't want to waste Rob Van Dam's spot. So he shifted Rob Van Dam last minute and made this a triple threat. And I have to agree with you. I think Rob Van Dam will bring home the hardcore title.
Perfect. So we're very much looking forward to see what happens in that match. After that, we have a ladder match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet. Now, I have to give it to Shinsuke. He has faced all odds, and every time, especially in a ladder match, he's always somehow come out on top. So I think he's going to probably pull another win out here tonight.
Yeah, Shinsuke's been real dominant. He's been an unstoppable force. Even with his non-title matches, he seems to figure out a way to beat the odds. But you know me, I love Tony Storm. I love all of them. So I love your underdogs. So I will have to pick Ricochet bringing home the IC title.
I mean, I would love to see Ricochet do it. I just have a feeling that somehow Shinsuke is going to pull something out of his sack of trickery and somehow come away with the title. Following that, we're going to have a mega tag team tournament, more or less. All of the ECW's tag teams going for the AOP's titles. So right now, as you can see, all the men are lined up. 8-man tornado tag team for those titles. I would love to say the Hardy Boys, but I'm thinking that the Miz and Morrison have way too much to prove. So I'm going to be backing those horses. What are your thoughts, Brock?
The AOP, they've been, I don't want to say they've been crybabies about this whole thing. Ever since they've been drafted, they felt like they've been entitled. And they haven't. The only reason why they won it is because Brock and Braun had dropped it. I honestly hope the AOP win it because they've been a dominant championship, but my heart wants the Big Show and Ray to bring home the title.
Well, I mean, it would be a great showing to see those two walk away with the title. I think they deserve it. They've been working really, really hard and coming really, really close. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Following that, we're going to have AJ Styles versus Edge in a tables match. If you recall, 2 weeks ago, AJ had been claiming that there was no one good enough to face him and that he didn't even have a match for the pay-per-view. So Edge stepped up last week and told him that he would meet him here on our third pay-per-view of our series. And I have to give it to Edge, man. Like, he beat the living hell out of Randy Orton. I don't really see AJ Styles having much of an edge in a tables match.
You are the king of all dad joke, sir. I have to disagree with you on it. I feel like Edge is. I mean, I don't want to say it, but I feel like he's past his well, he's past his prime, but he's past his limits where he should be allowed in the ring. But somehow the WCW has found a way to keep him healthy and in ring shape. But I feel like this will be one of his final runs, and I feel like Styles will bring home the W.
Well, we'll have to wait and see again, but I have a feeling no matter what, it's going to be a spectacular match.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Following that, due to the circumstances of the past couple of weeks as well, too, as we know, Daniel Bryan, the current 24/7 champion, has had two successful runs or so far with the 24/7 championship.
And ridiculous.
Yeah, and the fastest ever match so far in our series, I think, 45 seconds? So now we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Drew McIntyre not happy about it, interfering in the match that was supposed to take place with John Morrison 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Nitro, and then again interfered and called out John Morrison on ECW instead of allowing Daniel Bryan to fight there. So the joint GMs got together and they decided that they would throw Drew a bone and put him into this match, but know that having screwed Morrison out of two possible matches already, he's got to be pissed. Daniel Bryan getting jumped by him, he's going to be pissed. So Drew's already got two people gunning for him more than anything else. So I'm going to put my money on Daniel Bryan just because of how strong of a showing he had against Kurt Angle.
See, I feel the same way, but the reason I feel the same way is there's so many outcomes for this. For John Morrison, if he beats them, then he starts his reign as the champion. If Drew wins it, then he wins back his title and continues his reign as a dominant champion. But if Dan wins it, then he overdoes Drew and becomes the longest reigning 20. He joins him.
Yeah, this match they'll tie. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and that will once again piss Drew off more because there's no way that he'll be able to win it from Daniel to end his title reign. So I feel the same way. I think Dan will pull it out, but I really hope John Morrison brings it home for ECW.
Well, of course. I mean, you got to vote for your home team, right?
Yep.
After that, the resurgence of the Mia Yim Shayna Baszler feud, but this time we're going to be seeing them square up in Hell in a Cell. So there's no way to well, there is always busting through the cage to escape, but it is really a brutal type of matchup that hopefully we'll see who has the most grit. Mia Yim had lost her contendership and then was able to fight back and get the number one spot again. So we'll see what happens in this crazy match. I'm putting my money on Shayna just because so far out of all of WCW, she's been the most dominant champion that we have.
Okay, so instead of doing my breakdown half, I will say Yim, but I just want you to inform us if since you had a sit down talk with Shayna, how does she feel about this match?
I think she feels super confident. You know, like she's already beat Yim once. I don't think she's thinking that it's going to be all that much of a challenge, although this time she doesn't have anyone in her corner because in Hell in a Cell, you're locked inside this steel box and it's just you and your opponent. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, she's been resilient. She's a master of the submission. And, you know, like I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. I think that she is very much a female Randy Orton. I think she could be a legend killer against all the other women competitors. So I look forward to seeing her continue her title reign with much success if possible.
Yeah, and once again, I'm putting my vote on Yim tonight because she once again is the underdog.
Following that, we're going to have Bobby Lashley and JBL. As we were discussing earlier, JBL coming in and kind of bumping Rob Van Dam out of his spot, enabling him to challenge for the ECW championship against Bobby Lashley. I've got to put my money on JBL because he is a wrestling god.
He is, and he actually wasn't supposed to be within the title match. He was supposed to give Rob his final prep match, and I guess he showed Eric that he still has that fight in him, and I guess he showed himself that he still has the love for it, and he decimated him terribly. And Eric said, "You know what? If you want it, then it's yours." So JBL took it.
Indeed, a very impressive showing by JBL getting him this title shot. So, sorry to say, Bobby, I have a feeling you're going to be losing your championship tonight. I could be wrong, but I got to back the horse that I think is going to win. In this case, it's going to be JBL.
And how crazy would it be for him to be our ECW god?
Seriously, that would be a very big thing for the ECW title. And of course, because it is a WCW sponsored event, the main event will be the World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Sting, and the number one contender CM Punk facing him for that title. And Sting, as last week and for the foreseeable future, will have DDP in his corner as a manager. So I very much look forward to that. I'm gonna say Sting just because I'd like to see him retain and continue with WCW. What are your thoughts, Brian?
I never got into the wrestling phase until early 2000 when John Cena was drafted to Raw. I never really got into it, but I know a legend when I see it, and I know their legacy. Sting has nothing to be ashamed of. This man is great in the ring, and he knows what he's doing. And I feel world title win shook up the grounds of Monday night because nobody expected Sting to win for Cole because Cole was the champion. He's been dominant, but Sting showed that you can't kill the crow.
No,
so
exactly.
So I'm gonna, but I feel Punk is the perfect counterpart to him, and I feel like Punk will give him not the greatest fight in his career, but one of the tops.
Definitely.
But I'm full for Punk on this one.
Well, I mean, one way or the other, it's bound to be a fantastic match. I think they're both supreme athletes. And I very much look forward to seeing the results. So without further ado, we're going to start the show. In the interest of saving some time, entrances will be off today. Just because, especially with that major tag match, it'll take about a half hour for all of their entrances. Yeah. So,
and before we start, the rumor has it the first ever trade was accepted last night.
Indeed, last night the GMs were talking, and looks like we're going to be doing a women's trade. We've got it all lined out. Trish Stratus, having lost against Mickie James, is no longer a part of WCW. I think she did her best to try to prove herself against Mickie James, and it didn't go her way, so she's looking for new challenges. And yes. Paige, who recently just lost her NXT championship as well, looking for new challenges on the horizon as well. I don't think she's got very much left to prove in ECW.
Nope, she won her title, she lost her title, she won it back, and then she lost it to Ruby, and she really has been. She felt like she was safe there, and we all know that Paige is not one for safety, so she wants to do new grounds, a new story, a new journey, and we bless her. We don't force our superstars to stay. So if she wanted to move, then we bless her, and she 100% agreed to it. So starting on Tuesday, next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday, because we take a week off. We'll see Trish become Extreme.
I look forward to it. I hope that she can bring her A game and really up the ante for you guys.
And I can't imagine. I mean, it's going to be weird seeing Paige go old school, but I can't wait for it.
Definitely. So first up, we have The Rock coming out here. It looks like he's got something to say. So he looks pretty confident, like he feels like maybe his booking lately has been a little bit stronger than ECW.
Who's saying that? The Rock is a great GM.
Definitely. He always belongs as part of sports entertainment in whatever form it happens to take for him.
Ooh, was Eric talking shit?
I guess so. Maybe he was talking in the back and The Rock happened to overhear it and wasn't happy about what he heard. But Bischoff not one to shy away from a confrontation.
He is back and he's better than ever. Sunglasses indoors just screams the brand of ECW.
Definitely. Too cool for school, Eric Bischoff.
We're too cool for old school, brother.
Yeah. It's funny coming from someone who led an old school promotion.
Listen, the past is the past. We're not going back there. We don't talk about that. All right, Eric. So, I mean, ECW has been strong this past month, but you know, as of the past few months, I feel like Monday has been a stronger showing.
Well, I mean, we've had some longer matches and everything, but I think part of it again comes down to the entrances. So effective starting. Well, tonight, but going forward, I think the WCW, in the effort to save a little bit of time, will be cutting entrances out of the show, just because everybody's already seen people's entrances. You know how it is, and we can get to the action faster.
But if you are a champion, then we will ensue your entrance to show off your belt while you're walking down.
Yes, we can definitely do that. We did not do that today.
Right.
But on the regular show, yeah, definitely. If you want to do that on the regular shows, we can definitely do that. We just need to remember to do that.
Yeah. We tend to forget things, guys.
Yeah.
So Eric wants to put up a show, but he's not. Well, yeah, he's getting a little too hyped.
Well, I think what they're getting towards is maybe a Survivor Series type of event where superstars, like a team of superstars from each show, will go head to head in a main event of a pay-per-view in the near future.
So Team Old School versus Team Extreme?
More or less, yeah.
So like we would
a
have
5-on-5 kind of elimination tag match to see who's the supreme team.
Now, would that count toward the scoreboard, or would it just be another regular pay-per-view?
Well, I mean, it could count towards the scoreboard. We'll say TBD.
Yeah, we don't want to make any talks right now and then not go through with it. So it'll be just in talking between the GMs.
But I mean, one way or the other, it's at least a one-off prove yourself who's got the better management skills and being able to put together a winning team.
And I don't want
both shows have really stacked cards, so they've got plenty of talent to pick from. So it's a question of picking the right talent to fight against the right talent.
And maybe we can do non-champions as the people, because we'll do a card where the champions fight for their championships, but the team survivor match would be non-champions. Oh!
Rock headbutting Eric.
Oh no!
You'd think Eric would back away, but nope. He went for it. Not sure it was a good idea, but he went for it.
Oh no! Eric wasn't ready. No, no, stop! Get a ref out there right now, right now. Leave Eric alone.
Dragon screw bringing him down, and snapmare.
Oh no!
Pounding him in the back of the head, and a huge clothesline taking him down. But that ref stopping it before it can get too violent.
Eric did not lay a single hand on the Rock.
Well, I mean, he kind of did. He grabbed him in a bear hug like he was going to toss him, but it didn't go anywhere.
Maybe that could be, oh my God. If both GMs went into a match together as team leaders, I don't know. Oh, so much. TBD.
Well, I was kind of thinking that they would lead each other's teams as well. You know, like they would lead their own teams, but they would have to pick 4 other members each. So
yes.
That would be definitely something interesting to see. So it looks like starting things off, we have a backstage brawl between JBL and John Cena.
Yep, and this has officially confirmed that John Bradshaw was the leader of the attack that happened on John Cena. We had a sit-down chat with JBL to get his input, and he said, and I quote, I got his transcript right here. The reason I led the jump on Cena was I felt when he won the title left a sour taste in my mouth, and he practically ended my career. So it's now time for me to end his. I challenged Cena. When I win the world title, it's my title versus your career, retirement versus title match.
Wow, that sounds pretty friggin' intense, but also a great way to lead things up. You know, if you're gonna come in strong with some serious ultimatums.
Yes. So I mean, when JBL wins it tonight, what is that feud gonna be like being 20 years later?
Well, I mean, I think it's had a lot of time to stew and to seep. So I think like we'll see some JBL rage being taken out on John Cena, 100%.
Oh God, yeah, JBL's looking like he's not having none of what Cena wants.
No, definitely still seems as fresh as he did back in the day.
Ooh.
Not backing down from a challenge. He looks huge and strong.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Wow. JBL taking no bullshit. That was probably the fastest backstage brawl that I've ever seen in my life. It almost puts Rey Mysterio's win over Kurt Angle to shame.
Oh my God. So next up, our official first match, the women's tag match, which we all know that the women's tag titles will never be defended except for on pay-per-views, and we know that Beth and Natalya have earned their spot. But what is your opinion on this matchup?
Well, I really hope to see. I really hope to see Beth and Natalya take it. I'm a little bit surprised too. I didn't think it was a tornado tag match, but it seems like it was booked as a tornado tag. So it's really anyone's game in this kind of situation because anyone can go after anything at any time. Instead of having to tag in or out, it really is a 2 versus 2 brawl more than anything else.
Right, but a win is a win. So, like I've said before, Lacy and Bayley are the youngest of the four.
But I think that Natalya and Beth are probably the strongest of the four. They're both really powerhouse women.
Yes, and we know Lacy is strong too because she served the military, which we give our thanks to our viewers and all that who served in the military. We thank you.
Always.
But Beth and Natalya are legends in their own right, and I want the ECW women to bring it home, but they're going against a huge wall that is Natalya and Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, definitely. The challenge is not insurmountable, but it is very, very large. Don't get me wrong when I was saying that Beth and Natalya were powerhouses. Lacy is strong as well, but I mean, just look at Beth's arms versus Lacy's arms. Her shoulders. I mean, Beth could probably lift a truck.
Right. Oh, there we go. Bayley's
huge slam by Bayley. Oh. Bayley then going to help Lacy. Oh, Lacy breaking out with a knee to Beth's face.
So who is the biggest threat when it comes to both of these tags? Like, who's the biggest threat for ECW, and who is the biggest threat for Nitro?
Well, Beth for Nitro, but Lacy, I think, is showing that she's the biggest threat here tonight. I mean, being able to go toe-to-toe with Beth is no easy feat, and she was able to do so, and also get out of a submission hold.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, Natalya's not a weak kitten either, but she's definitely, to me, a great support to Beth Phoenix, Beth being the main contender.
Yes. Ooh, there we go, Lacy. Nice backdrop. Ooh, nice teamwork.
That is the great teamwork, man. You keep the other one busy while one's going for the pin. I think Lacy and Bayley have had an opportunity to maybe train a little bit together so that they could be a more cohesive unit.
Going for the pin.
Beth not letting it happen.
Nope.
Beth really saving the day there because it looked like Bayley was going to go for a finish.
Ooh. Throwing her straight in the Lacy. There you go. Oh, going for the pin. And go for the submission.
Yeah, the pin kick out, the submission rope break.
Okay. Come on, guys. Don't.
Natalya fighting back, but keeps missing on that low drop kick.
Oh!
Big punch to Bayley's face, knocking her down. Oh! Big boot missed by Beth. Lacy reversing, throwing Beth into the corner. Bayley getting back at Natalya. Lacy going for an avalanche, it looks like. Or is she just going to forget her?
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, Beth going for a high-risk maneuver. Nope. Okay, she jumps down instead.
Come on. Okay.
Huge fisherman suplex on Bayley. What are you doing, Beth? Save your buddy.
No! Smart roll it out. Oh, but Beth just showing her strength. Yeah.
big slam down to the mat.
But
Lacy doing a similar thing to Natalya, putting her up on the ropes.
I feel like this is like a toe-for-toe thing. Like, I feel like Lacy and Beth are trying to show each other up.
I think so, man. I mean, it'd be interesting maybe down the road to see these two fight each other. You know, just a one-on-one between Lacy and Beth.
Oh, don't do the disrespect. That would
you got to
work
out. You got to fit your workouts in where you can, right? It's a huge move by Lacy, going for the pin.
No, come on. Yes, 1, 2.
And Lacy taking it, and you guys keeping the women's title, or women's tag titles.
That was a great showing by both women, but we saw the potential feud between Beth and Lacey Evans.
Exactly, but like I said, like a tag team that wasn't really a tag team, that got thrown together impromptu by the GMs one day, and they turned into such a cohesive unit that they've now two-time retaining champions of the women's tag team titles.
No, I love it. I love it.
They may be setting records themselves.
They look good. Give them women them titles. Bring them back to ECW, girls. So as of right now, it's just a rumor, but who do you think is next up to face the ECW for the tag titles?
I was saying, I mean, it's just a possibility. There's no guarantee, but I'm thinking maybe Kabuki Warriors.
Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Hopefully they would be able to bring the titles to WCW for a little while.
All right. So next up we have our 3-way hardcore title match between the champion Braun Strowman, the real number one contender Luke, and the newest number one contender being RVD. What do you think about Rob being thrown into this last minute because of his technicality of the contract?
Well, I've always been a fan of Ron Van Dam. I was disappointed to see such a losing streak he's been going through. So I was excited. Well, I will be excited if he showcases the talent that I know that he has, rather than just continuously getting his ass kicked. That's really what it comes down to. If he can pull this off, then I'll be very, very happy. And if not, I'll be very disappointed.
And this will be the last match.
Bitch slap from Braun.
Who is Rob's biggest... Now, not because he is champion, but who is Rob's biggest threat in this match?
Well, I think they're both equally large threats. They're both huge opponents. I think, if anything, Braun, just because Braun wants to retain more, so maybe he'll have more of a want for destruction.
Yep. Pick him up.
Yeah. Braun cleverly taking Rob Van Dam out of the picture for now, is tossing Harper around like a rag doll.
How do you just toss a man of that size like it's nothing?
Well, it takes a lot of dedication and conditioning. I mean, look at the size of Braun. I mean, he, as part of his training, I'm sure he runs around with logs. Throwing a log is a lot like throwing a person.
Yeah, there you go. Rob showcase. There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so he can't lift him or attack him, so he's gotta take out the. You gotta take out the knees, Rob.
Exactly. Get rid of the vertical base, and then you might stand a chance against him. But Rob, unfortunately, going through some pretty rough situation right now.
Now we know if Rob were to lose tonight, then this is his final match in ECW for the foreseeable future.
Definitely. So I hope that he does get it, just so that we can see some more of him. But I also I hope he performs very well. I don't want him to get like just a sneaky BS win. You know, I want him to really damage and dominate somebody. And get in that chair. I mean, he could do a Van Daminator any minute. Oh, kick to the back of the head.
Oh no. Braun just showcasing his strength and why he is the dominant hardcore champion.
Yeah, Braun could easily snap Harper in half if he really wanted to.
I mean, either of these three men would be a dominant, great champion. So, win or lose, I'm going to be happy with whoever wins this.
I agree.
Ooh, here you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Showcasing some of his martial arts skills. Oh. Harper showing off some kicks of his own.
No. Ooh, the kendo stick.
Rob Van Dam not having any of it. Giving a nice smack across the midsection to Harper.
Ooh,
now he's going to turn his attention. What are you doing, Rob? Why would you drop the weapon?
Oh, no,
like Braun's going to let that happen? Oh, and a DDT from Rob Van Dam.
Yes. Oh, no.
Oh, and returned, and a DDT in return. He rolls out of the ring, and Braun now going crazy with the kendo stick on Harper.
Oh, no. Come on. Kick out, Luke. No!
And Braun retains, totally destroying Harper, and it looks like Rob Van Dam is out.
Yep. Rob Van Dam is officially retired from ECW. We hate to see you go, but you know he hasn't been himself, and it sucks. But it is what it is. So going in next Tuesday is Braun Strowman as hardcore champion.
Indeed. I wonder who's going to challenge next. I mean, we've seen Harper couldn't get the job done when there was someone in the ring to help him, so I guess we need to find a new number one contender.
Yes.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE.
All right, so next up, we don't want to shy away from the champion here. Well-deserved win. Next up, we have your mid-card champion, Shinsuke, versus Ricochet.
In a ladder match.
Yes. Now, has this been like a feud, or do you think this is just another stepping stone for Shinsuke?
I think another stepping stone for Shinsuke. I think the only real feuds he has / had would be with Finn Balor and perhaps with AJ Styles. Because both Finn Balor and AJ Styles had contests with Shinsuke in New Japan.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice cutter by Ricochet, and now he's focusing on the head of Shinsuke.
Yep, very smart. Make your opponent lose consciousness so that you can bring in a ladder and be the fastest to climb.
I think Ricochet is, we had a separate sit down with him to get an interview on our end, but Ricochet, in not so many words, was saying that he feels that he should have won the IC title sooner, and this is just karma that it just took him so long to get into this matchup.
Well, definitely. I mean, the Ricochet had plenty of battles to get to this point where he was finally able to face Shinsuke for the title, and I think it could be an exciting win for him if he does get it. I mean, the Intercontinental Championship has prestige across multiple promotions, so it's definitely, I look at it less of a stepping stone and almost a second place, like it's silver to the gold, you know. And Ricochet's shown he can face champions and give it his all, and he's super, super talented. I just think he needs more of an opportunity to showcase himself. His series with Tommaso Ciampa was excellent. I mean, he won his first 3 bouts in that best of 7 match.
Stopping a mud hole.
Oh, dropping a leg on Shinsuke from the outside. Shinsuke is not sure where he is at the moment.
Oh, no. Ricochet's deciding to bring a ladder in. Smart.
Why not? While your opponent's down and out, you got to go ahead and get your tools.
Yes.
Oh, going for a suplex on the ladder.
Oh.
That's got to hurt the back of Shinsuke. And then a kick to that damaged spine.
That ladder is not forgiving, though.
A gut kick. And, tossing off the punch. Oh, and a low blow.
Oh.
No ref here. It's a ladder match.
Oh, no. This could be the turning point that Shinsuke needed.
Just don't put Ricochet down, you know, it's he's still got every opportunity. Yes, he's probably damaged, he feels humiliated, but there's still every opportunity for him to be able to get the win here.
Yes. Ooh. On the arm?
Snapping that arm. Shin really needs to just toss his opponent out of the ring so he can set up the ladder and start planning.
Yeah, yep. 100%. Ooh, there you go.
Boom! Strong style in effect, but but Ricochet just kicking up. But Shinsuke having none of it. A quick knockout, forearm to the face.
Now we know. Now this. Oh, nice.
A reversal.
Oh.
Now it's his turn to bring Shinsuke up on his shoulders. Kick to the face, dropping Shinsuke on the ladder. Ricochet not messing around, deciding I gotta go for this. I gotta go for the briefcase or the title. Forget about this guy.
Yep. There you go.
Shinsuke slowly coming to. Wow, Ricochet was doing quite well on getting those. Cutter from the top of the ladder, bringing Shinsuke down to the ground.
Ricochet's not giving him a chance. That was crazy.
Getting another latch undone. And another one. Shinsuke may not be leaving with the title. This time it's Shinsuke's time to shine.
No. Rick.
Tossing Rick to the ground. Smartly just going straight for the rungs.
5. Come on. 6. Oh no.
It looks like Shinsuke's got the upper hand again.
Ricochet, no sell it. Get up. 7, no!
One more. And Shinsuke retains his championship for yet another month. I don't know if anyone can take this belt from Shinsuke when it's a ladder match. He seems to be the king of the ladder match.
I can't steal it. I can't take away from this man. He's been dominant. He's well deserving. And Ricochet, you know, he got the opportunity that he said he deserved, and he showed that he would be a great champion. It's just not his time yet.
Well, I mean, he'll have to just keep on trying and never give up. Maybe eventually he'll be able to get to it, but for now, it seems Shinsuke Nakamura is going to remain Intercontinental Champion for the foreseeable future.
Yep. And next up,
go ahead.
Next, had this massive 4-team tag match for AOP's World Tag Team Championship.
Indeed, and all of these teams have faced each other in a bunch of different matches to get to this point. Your newest acquisitions, Miz and Morrison, are who I think will probably end up taking the gold, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Whoa, here we go.
Now this one's going to be a little hard to call because there's so much action going on and so many competitors. Not to mention the fact that Akam and Razor, when you're not looking right at their face, they kind of look the same. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, there's too much going on.
I mean, no one's even focusing on one opponent. They keep switching out.
Yep.
So far, we got Ray going against Miz, Big Show tossing Matt Hardy to the floor, John Morrison going after Razor.
Okay, so let's go team by team. Let's start with the Hardys right now. What do you think of Matt and Jeff's journey in the new ECW?
Well, I think it's been a little bit of a challenge, a little bit slow for them. But I mean, they've got so much other talent to have to wade through. So, given the kind of matches that they've already had in the past, it's hard to keep up with the younger generation of superstars.
Yeah. All right, so we'll focus on Jeff and Matt for a little bit right now. So it seems like Matt is focusing on Ray right now.
Yep. And Jeff is going after Razor.
Yep.
But both Jeff and Matt are not doing all that great.
Nope.
Jeff's changing targets.
Yep. And we know Matt and Jeff are not young. Like they aren't like the AOP. They aren't, but they are the most extreme of the 4 teams.
Definitely. I mean, they are Team Extreme, so they, I think, are the embodiment of ECW and everything that it stands for. That's why I would love to see them win it. I just think that Miz and Morrison have more to prove, and they want to see that they see themselves as the future of the company, and would do anything in their power to make sure that they hold some gold.
Yes. So let's focus on the champs last, and let's jump to Big Show and Ray. What do you think of the matchup between these two from the very beginning?
Well, I mean, like, they're both more or less quasi-retired superstars coming back for one more run. You know, I'd love to see them get some gold too, because Big Show definitely deserves a title shot of some sort before he retires for good. And Ray as well. I mean, he's still got the speed and the stamina, but there's a lot of newer, fresher superstars that just have a little bit more energy than him that might be able to take his spot.
Yep. We see Big Show's...
Yeah, more chaos outside. We have Akam fighting against Morrison and Ray, and inside the ring we have Razor facing Hardy and Big Show versus Jeff. Miz finally recovering on the other side of the ring. Decides to go run and help his... Nope, okay, he's decided to go in the ring instead.
Yep. And speaking
knock
of
down the ref. That is a valid tactic. If you knock down the ref, no one can pin you.
Just relaxing in the corner.
Yeah, just chilling, getting some stamina back.
Back in the Miz's suspender days, when he joined ECW with that nice faux hawk that he was rocking, him and John Morrison were dominant tags, and they were willing to sign back up with with the new brand, hoping to go back to their early 2006 days. Do you think they should have stayed apart, or are you glad that they came back to their beginning brand?
Well, I'm very happy to see them come back together as a team, because I thought they did a fantastic job back in the day. Like, we definitely needed some new blood in tag for ECW. I mean, WCW, we've been very fortunate. We have, like, the Revival and the Undisputed Era and very established new tag teams. ECW kind of put together, except for the Hardy Boys and the AOP, kind of put together their own random new tag teams. And for for a while it was okay, but you know, with Brock and Braun breaking up, all of a sudden there was a void to be filled, and I think that Miz and Morrison was the perfect way to fill that void.
Yes, and we're seeing the Miz going right after one of the champions.
Yep. Well, he's not taking any guff. Then switching his attention to Ray, seeing Ray as the weakest link, which I guess you can, because I mean, out of everybody, he is the smallest opponent. So maybe strategically, it would be best to focus your attentions on Ray.
Yeah, but Ray is the biggest little man in all of sports entertainment, though.
He is indeed, and he's got the Big Show watching his back most of the time. Although it looks like Big Show just laying a weapon of mass destruction out on Razar. Matt went for the cover, failed.
I thought that was it. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought
Big Show also going for a cover, and it failed. Now Big Show working on Matt. Huge slam.
Now, who do you think is the underdog in this match for teams?
I think Big Show and Ray. I still think that they're the underdog just because everybody sees Ray as a target and has been picking on him. So when you have a team that has a weaker link, it makes your whole team a weaker link.
Yep. You see Matt just see. I have noticed that Matt sits outside a lot and has to get his breath back a lot, and I just hope that isn't a downfall for him and Jeff as a team.
Definitely. I mean, he is a little bit older now, too, so it makes sense that he's got to get a little bit of oxygen back from time to time. But hopefully it doesn't mean that his stamina level is so low that he cannot complete this match with as much fortitude as we're used to seeing.
Yes.
Oh, and Big Show accidentally hitting Ray. Again, this is another reason why I think they might be the weakest link. Consistently, in every match we've seen Big Show and Ray, Big Show inevitably ends up hitting Ray at some point.
That is true. That is 100% true. That is something that we cannot deny. But I feel like it's getting to that point where you said that they are gonna be on their last leg, or should I say they've been on their last leg for a long time. They are up there in age, so they got to figure something out.
Exactly, and they're not 100% a cohesive tag team at the moment.
Right. Ooh, nice chop, Big Show. Ooh, John Morrison almost pinned Jeff.
Miz getting pinned. Okay, got broken out.
Ooh, so close.
So much going on. It's really difficult to call it appropriately.
Yeah. All right. John Morrison. Ooh, there you go.
Oh, nice catch.
Ooh.
Big slam.
Okay.
And John saving his partner from being pinned. Dragging Jeff Hardy to the center of the ring for some reason, going for a pin of his own. It looks like Akam is stuck in a finishing maneuver.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, I thought that was it.
Big Show out there screaming to the crowd.
Okay, come on. Big Show going crazy.
Oh, nice move by Morrison, kind of tripping Akam into Jeff Hardy before getting taken out. Miz getting manhandled by Razar.
Stop the submission. Stop the submission. Okay, ooh, there we go. There we go. The bear hug.
Yeah. Oh, Miz breaks out of that.
Yeah, it seems like Jeff has to catch his breath real quick.
But it doesn't look like Razar's going to let him.
Nope. But Jeff going after what?
Yeah. Oh. And Akam headbutting Big Show.
Nice toss.
Miz getting worked over real hard by the AOP. But Miz kicking out, not willing to give up yet.
I feel like they've been going after John and the Miz a lot.
It looks like Matt Hardy. Oh, he was calling for the side effect. Was interfered with by Akam.
Oh no! Oh, right.
Bizarre. Oh, I thought Ray might have got a sneaky win there.
We've gotten so many sneaky pins. Ooh, nice. There you go, John Morrison.
Oh, John going for a good submission.
There you go. Make him tap. Snap that leg.
And the arm, man.
Seems like nobody's stopping it. They go, oh, the AOP. Oh, okay. Oh, Big Show stopping the stop. Oh, but it didn't work.
No, it looks like Ray's going for a 619 on Jeff Hardy.
Dial it up.
Oh, Hardy reversing.
No. Ooh,
Now
nice
Jeff
drop.
going for an avalanche on the Miz. Or not.
What are we doing, people?
Jeez, somebody break that clutch up. We got Akam putting Hardy in a clutch.
Oh, the Miz was going to go for it.
Oh. I do have to say that the AOP is looking pretty freaking dominant tonight.
Very dominant. Oh, twist of fate. There you go.
And the AOP retain the championships.
I mean, why do you think it was before Brock and Braun dropped it, the AOP could not win the titles to save their lives? But now that they tried to get their way to become world champions, they've kept them. They've defended them twice, and they've kept them every single time.
Maybe just getting the gold was the motivation that they needed to up their game.
Oh, yeah. True. I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but, you know, they're dominant, and they represent the brand well. They're dominant, they're strong, they're ruthless, they got aggression, they know what they have to do. They're in sync with each other, too, and that's what I like. But I'm not. Still champions.
Dominant champions just continuing their reign of terror in ECW.
Next up, we have Monday's Edge versus AJ Styles. I will let you speak about this.
Yeah, it's in a table match. As we talked about earlier in the pre-show, AJ 2 weeks ago was calling out anybody because he didn't have a match at the pay-per-view. And last week, Edge answered the call. So tonight, we're going to see Edge versus AJ Styles, I believe for the first time ever, because Edge was no longer in the WWE when AJ Styles showed up, and they never got the opportunity to go one-on-one. So this will be an interesting match to say the least. But also, it's a table match, so it'll make it even more interesting.
Awesome. Well, it looks like Styles is being the dominant one so far. They've been wrestling for about a minute now, but Styles has not let Edge breathe. And like I said on the pre-show, I feel like Edge has surpassed his prime a long time ago, and I feel like Styles is gonna give Edge his final match, and that's gonna be tonight. But that's just my opinion. I feel like Edge is well past his prime, and I feel like Styles is gonna put him out of commission tonight.
Well, Styles definitely knows how to work a match, and he's like you said, starting off really dominant. I don't think Edge has been able to get a move in yet. Oh, and a quick reversal and a punch to the face and knee to Styles. Edge is coming back with the fury of the Vikings.
Oh no!
Maybe that's what we should do. We should have Edge bring the Viking Raiders on to WCW, and they could have a war party.
Oh my Lord! Then you better have Beth dress.
Like a Valkyrie, yeah.
Yeah. I think she could rock it too. She has got that body for it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so it seems like Edge has brought back the vibe with those two old school knees that he was rocking.
Definitely. AJ Styles was not expecting quite as much energy from Edge as he's been getting so far tonight. I guess he didn't watch the fantastic showing against Randy Orton on the last pay-per-view.
Right. Ooh, there you go. Get him in the corner.
Going for some mounted punching.
Drop the hammer.
Oh, able to get the full 10 punches in.
There you go.
Edge collapsing to the mat. AJ Styles knowing that this is a tables match, so the only way to win is to get the tables in there or to get your opponent outside to slam them through a table.
Yes. And Edge is having nothing of it. I feel like Edge, Jeff, Christian, Matt, and the Dudley boys, I feel like they all have a sense when there's a table in a ring, when there's a ladder in the ring, and then when there's a chair in the ring. They just have a sixth sense, like, there is a disturbance.
Yeah, disturbance in the force, indeed. Edge dropping AJ Styles on the table legs, so that's definitely got to hurt. Add a little bit of extra damage to your back. Oh, no. If you'd only just turned a little bit to the side, Edge, you could have maybe had this one.
Yep. Ooh,
guillotine choke.
Rope guillotine, there you go.
Oh, and a reversal by AJ. Pele kick. Knocking the table all the way down.
All the way down, yep. Ooh,
oh, huge power bomb. Luckily for Edge, not quite on the corner of the table, but he's not going to be so lucky this time.
That's it.
Edge getting cut in half by that table.
Oh, okay.
Oh, avalanche. Pop him up. Do an avalanche right through the...
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Come on. Oh, Styles, don't get angry.
That could have easily gone through the table if it had been over just about a foot.
Come on, Styles, what are you doing? There you go, throw it back in. Get in there. Pick him up. There you go.
Edge having gone through the most wear and tear so far in this match.
Come on.
AJ looking to powerbomb Edge through the table.
Yeah.
And it's over. AJ Styles beats Edge in a table match at Midsummer Mayhem.
Awesome. There were so many close calls with that match. Like, if the table had just been over or was propped up or whatever, there's so many times Edge or Styles could have smashed the other through it. But Styles brought it home.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate for me. I wished a Canadian to win, but overall, I mean, AJ did dominate the match, so I can't hold it against him.
Yep. God, those gloves are cool.
They are.
I think you should buy us both a pair, you know. Next up, if you want to give the fans a quick rundown about what happened between this weird feud for the 24/7 title.
Well, over the past few weeks, Daniel Bryan had won 2 matches. The first when he won the championship from The Miz, and then the quick and easy defeat of Kurt Angle and it seemed that Drew did not want Daniel Bryan to be able to match or surpass his title reign length. So took Daniel Bryan out in a backstage brawl the night he was supposed to face off against John Morrison. Then the following week showed up on ECW to confront John Morrison instead of allowing Daniel Bryan to go through with the match as originally scheduled. So as a joint decision, The Rock and Bischoff got together and decided to add him into a triple threat match just to make sure that the title match would happen between the two prospects that we so chose, with no outside interference from Drew because he would be a part of the match, but also the fact that having already attacked Daniel Bryan and John Morrison already gives those two a reason to focus their ire on Drew.
Yep. And John was in a match two matches ago in that huge tag match, so he's still feeling a bit of it.
Definitely. I mean, that's not something that you can just easily just shake off. I mean, a Claymore kick to the face, that'll put you out for a while.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, no.
That's a smooth move by John. Oh, and another reversal. We really need to see a one-on-one between John Morrison and Daniel Bryan. I have a feeling that we'd be in for a spectacular back and forth.
Yes. Ooh, there you go.
John Morrison going after Drew, pitching him back into the ring, letting Daniel Bryan simmer outside, but Daniel Bryan having none of it, deciding for a quick kick up. Morrison smartly getting out of the ring and allowing him and Drew to go one-on-one for a little while, going for a weapon.
I feel like if John or Daniel win the match tonight, the other should go to. The other should face the other on Monday to get our match that we were
expecting.
Yeah. So, but if Drew wins, we're going to have to send somebody to Monday to face him.
Definitely. But I mean, I wouldn't worry too far yet. I still have a very strong feeling that Daniel Bryan's going to pull this one off. So if he can, we will be seeing John Morrison, Mr. Johnny Mundo himself, Mr. Tuesday Night Delight on Monday night.
Yes.
Whoa! Oh, nice move, sandwiching your opponents in the ring. Bryan uncharacteristically going for a bat. Wailing away on John Morrison's back.
Oh, God.
Drew luckily not having any punishment applied to him.
Yep. Oh, nice snap suplex. Ooh.
Daniel Bryan breaking out of that easily, not allowing Morrison to get the drop on him.
Ooh, but he just threw him.
Yep, reversed twice, man. It's like Daniel Bryan is the hardest man to actually pull something off on. He's always reversing everything.
Ooh. Morrison's got one in the chamber, but Daniel Bryan's seeing red right now. Oh no!
Going for a submission on Drew.
Stop him!
Morrison getting in the way, stopping that from happening.
Because that's what stopped Kurt from beating. This could be it. 1, 2.
Oh, very close.
Bring it home.
Drew's legs looking pretty sore though, so if Daniel can get another submission off, this might be over. Oh, huge headbutt to Morrison.
But that's if. Oh, thank you. Come on. Ooh, nice.
European uppercut dropping Daniel Bryan. Oh, a huge kick to Morrison's face, bringing him down. Bat to the chest.
Oh! No.
Good night, Bryan.
God. I don't know what it is about Drew, but he's violent.
He's definitely, I would say that he's the essence of ruthless aggression. He's around in the wrong era.
Yes.
Oh, nice by John Morrison. And John Morrison beats Drew. Unfortunately, Daniel Bryan will not beat Drew's record, but wow.
Wow.
So on Monday night, no one will be facing. Well, I mean, you could always send John Morrison. I guess we could put him against Daniel Bryan anyway, so they could have a one-on-one.
Yep, so we can get the match that we were stolen from. So, not this Monday, because we're taking off the week, but the Monday following, we will see John versus Daniel for John Morrison's new 24/7 title.
Incredible showing by some incredible athletes.
Oh my God! I thought that Drew was going to take it on multiple occasions.
Yeah, me too. Like I thought Drew. I thought my prediction of Daniel Bryan was going to be wrong, and Drew was going to take it away. But surprise, surprise, Johnny Morrison, aka Mundo, aka Tuesday Night Delight, has taken away the championship.
Yep. So he's going in two Mondays to Nitro as our 24/7 champion.
Indeed.
So let's talk about how Mia Yim is once again the underdog in this match against Shayna Baszler.
Well, I mean, Baszler's been a dominant champion. She's never really lost the title. Mia Yim won a match against Shayna, but maybe one match out of 5 or 6 that they've had so far. But I mean, she had lost her number 1 contendership and got it back through fairness. Man, she worked her way and got her way into it, and everything was fine.
Yes.
By the way, we apologize for the ring. I just noticed now it's showing the SummerSlam ring. There was actually a Mayhem ring that was supposed to be put in place, but it looks like our production team missed the memo.
Yep. But once again, when it comes to stuff like that, we don't get mad at it. We just roll with the punches.
Indeed, it is what it is.
Yes. Now, had Yim and Shayna faced off in a cell before?
No, this is a first for them, and one of the reasons why we decided to do this match, so that we would have the opportunity to see how these two would face locked inside of a cage. I mean, not just the regular steel cage that you can climb out, as we've seen those matches go horribly wrong when we try to put them on. So I figured we would try to do it in a kind of cage fight way, considering that Shayna was a cage fighter before.
I mean, but also the cage could have helped the underdog win it tonight. Definitely.
It definitely could help.
Ooh, nice kick.
Big kick to the face, knocking Yim to the ground.
Oh, no.
Huge lift.
Ugh,
Big suplex. Mia Yim getting winded. Oh, some punches and slaps.
Ooh.
Shayna said knock you out.
Yep. Ooh, nice stretch in the back.
Just dismantling Mia Yim. But again, just like always, Baszler starting the match at a deficit.
Yep.
Training too hard before she comes in.
But once again, she always gets you down to red before she even depletes her red health.
That is true.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
That could break an elbow right there.
Over another suplex.
And Yim already looking like she's taking a huge amount of damage to the upper body and arms.
There you go.
Yim not even getting the opportunity to fight back. Oh, reverses that. huge takedown by Yim. I thought she was going to go for a real submission, but instead it was just like a backcracker.
Ooh, nice knee.
And man, a kick to the back of the head, and Shayna doesn't know where she is anymore.
Oh. No. Right, come on, Yim, get up. Ooh. There you go.
A swing and a miss by Yim. Oh, a series of punches and slaps and kicks, and Baszler just having none of it.
Nice.
A reversal by Baszler. Picking Yim up. Oh, Yim escaping.
Ooh.
Baszler running to safety on the outside, or rolling to safety on the outside.
Come on, what are you doing? Oh, don't let her get back in. There you go. Yes, bear hug. Come on.
Nope, can't get Shayna to tap, that's for sure.
It was way too easy. There's a reason why she is the Queen of Spades.
Indeed.
Oh no! No! Yim. Come on. Yes.
Yeah, and Shayna gets the tap again.
Why? Oh my god.
She's just the most dominant champion out there, man.
I don't know who can. I hope Paige can stop her, to be honest with you.
Quite possibly. I think that might be the only way that she can't be stopped, is if Paige steps to the front and center and takes her out.
Oh, come on, Paige. Oh, Paige, I'm rooting for you. I wish you the best, and I hope you can. All right, so next up is our main event, which is going to see the possible retirements for JBL against Bobby Lashley.
Good old Bobby Lashley.
But we know that JBL took Rob's spot in the if you don't win a title, then you retire forever. So we're going to see possibly the retirement match for JBL. But, you know, we talked about it on the pre-show, but we both feel that Bobby is going to drop it to Bradshaw.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. I mean, not everything that we've expected has happened so far tonight, but
my score sheet's looking pretty ratchet right now.
Anyway, I look forward to seeing what these two can do, because you know, Bradshaw was a pretty dominant superstar back in his day.
Yep. Oh no. Okay, we're starting off pretty bad. Okay, come on. Okay. Whoop.
Wow, going for the pin right away. Bobby having absolutely no respect for JBL.
Mm-hmm. All right, come on, get up. So what does John bring that Bobby has not experienced yet?
A clothesline from hell.
They never see it coming.
Indeed. Plus, I mean, you gotta admit the size difference there. JBL is a big old boy, and just like there's not too many people that can stand up and be taller than Bobby Lashley, but JBL is one of them.
Yep. Ooh. He's a wrestling god. We have to give him his respect.
Indeed. And I mean, like, again, JBL, very much the classic style of wrestler. You know, he's not super buff. He's just a big, angry man.
That's a big, angry boy.
Big, angry Southern boy.
Yes, who just so happened went to Wall Street and became a millionaire.
Indeed, man.
looks like John hasn't really focused on a certain body part yet. But what does he need? What does he need to focus on to secure the win?
Well, I think the head. If he can damage Bobby's head enough, one good clothesline from Hell will knock him out, and JBL will have the advantage. But so far, JBL's been taking the most damage.
Yep.
Oh, the ref getting knocked out by Bobby.
There you go. Show that.
Almost dropping him right on the poor ref.
Yep. Ref does not get paid for this. He's not getting paid enough. Ooh, nice big boot.
JBL showing some smarts and ring awareness, getting outside, getting a breather. Now picking up the chair. You give Bobby a whack. Oh, Bobby reverses, tosses that chair away. Gonna pitch JBL to the barricade. Oh, huge punch to the face. JBL saying, no thank you, not today. Pitching Bobby back towards the steps.
Ooh, going back in the ring.
Yeah, Bobby pitching JBL back into the ring. The chair still left outside the ring. Some quick reversals and moves going on here. A nice little back and forth between the champ and a former champ.
Yep. Ooh, come on. Come on.
Clubbing blow putting JBL to the ground. Big kick to the gut.
Bobby's close to getting one in the chamber.
Yeah, Bobby pound. It's a ground and pound.
No!
A huge slam by Bobby Lashley. JBL all out of it in the corner, getting a mud hole stomped in him.
Come on, JBL.
It's looking like it might not be Lashley's, or it might not be JBL's night.
Come on. No.
After quickly and easily dispatching John Cena in the backstage area earlier, JBL is getting his ass handed to him by Bobby Lashley.
Come on, JBL. Come on.
You need to reverse this, JBL.
Yep. Come on. Reverse it.
Oh, good night, JBL.
No.
This one is over.
No.
Oh, and JBL not going to slink back into retirement that easily.
Woo. No, come on.
Bobby just manhandling that old hoss.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking about this so far?
I think it's been a really great match so far. This is very surprising. I thought that JBL would be more dominant, and so far it's not going too well for him.
Come on, shake it off. Come on, yeah, there you go, reverse, yes.
See, I think ever since Lashley got rid of the bandana.
Oh, power of the bandana. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, JBL, you haven't done enough to him yet.
Come on. Pick him up, close line. Pick him up. There you go.
Oh, huge clubbing blow to the back of the head. You're going for a weapon. Not sure if this is smart. If I was JBL, I would have just gone for a clothesline from Hell.
Yes.
I guess maybe you want to tenderize the meat before you grill it.
JBL. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Huge bulldog. Oh my God. Was so wrapped up in the ropes.
He's got 3 in the chamber. 3 clotheslines will end it. Come on. No.
Huge suplex by Bobby. Bobby going for a cheeky pin. JBL having none of it.
Come on. Right now, I'm hella hyped. I want JBL to win this.
Oh. JBL getting that steel sledgehammer
Run!
away. Oh, fireman carry taking him back down.
Come on.
JBL has yet to fire off even one clothesline from Hell. Lashley sweating like a something really sweaty.
Sweating like a brick in heat.
Wow, that was a quick clothesline from Hell.
No! Fuck!
JBL like bitching at the ref. Going, no, that was a 3. Fine, I guess we'll just have to hammer it home a little bit. Oh, and he misses.
Oh!
Bobby Lashley going for his finisher. No.
There you go. Hold on, come on.
JBL reversing, going for the power bomb.
Yes.
Big jackknife power bomb right onto the sledgehammer. Oh. Bobby kicking out.
Come on.
Right now, it could be anyone's game.
No. No. Come on. Don't give up. 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 Don't give up.
Picking up the huge man and tossing him like a sack of potatoes over his back.
No! Come on. I swear, I'm not biased. I swear. I swear.
JBL going for another huge jackknife powerbomb.
Come on. I'm watching this now as a fan. I'm not a commentator right now.
Get him away from the ropes.
One.
His head is under the ropes.
Yes!
JBL is now your new ECW champion and beating Bobby Lashley like a government mule, as JR would say.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Woo. Oh.
Bobby Lashley walking away with such disappointment in his eyes.
Oh, boy.
Rivalry potential is very, very high between these two.
But he has one job to do. He has a future job to do, and that is title for retirement. And but that's for the future. Let's focus on your main events. A great main event that I'm very hyped about. I can't wait for this to start in a few seconds. What is your input on Sting versus CM Punk?
Well, I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Two superstars that have not really wrestled that match in the past few years, going head to head, and superstars who never really got the opportunity to do so in their respective promotions back in the day. So it's going to be epic. It has to be. As we can see DDP in Sting's corner. I don't know how active he may be in the match, but he'll definitely get the hype going for his man Sting.
Yes, and again, this is for the WCW World Championship, and now, did Sting win the World Championship back in the day, or is this his first?
Oh yeah, title? No, he won back in the day. There was a big feud between him and the NWO when they were out, and he ended up winning the championship. I believe also DDP held the World Heavyweight Championship at one time or another.
Now, are we going to see? We hope to see DDP make a return.
It's quite possible we're considering having DDP go against Shinsuke Nakamura in the near future. And if he does gain that title and Sting is still champion, we're going to see if maybe they'll challenge for the tag titles and hold all of the gold. Well, all of the men's gold anyway. Who knows? Maybe he'll challenge against the women as well.
There we go. Pick him up.
Sting keeps going for those quick and easy pins, it's not going to be that easy against someone as seasoned as CM Punk.
Yep. Nice reversal by CM Punk.
Putting Sting up on the ropes. Bouncing him off the ropes. A gut check for him. Sting easily reversing and huge DDT.
Oh, nice.
I'm going a giant super. What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice.
No, still too soon. I think Sting just wants it to be over with. He's old and tired.
Yes. Whoop. Pick him up. Nice.
Stomping mud holes and Sting in the corner.
Going up.
Top rope move from CM Punk. What's he going to do? Huge elbow from the top rope.
Nice.
Only two. Sting still managing to keep his wits about him and keep from tapping out, or from being pinned.
Yep. Pick him up. And
Snake eyes.
There you go.
Still don't think that's quite enough, Sting.
I don't think so.
Oh. Kick to the lower leg, almost to the groin, and a huge DDT busting open CM Punk. Oh, going for a pile driver.
Oi!
Bringing him down with a pile driver. Going for a cover. Oh, only a 2 count. So both superstars looking more or less even. I mean, Punk a little bit more damage. Sting calling for his finisher.
Yep. Oh!
Now he's going to go for a cover. If he was going to get it, now would be the time. And Punk's still kicking out. He's still got some gas left in the tank and unwilling to give up.
But Sting has a comeback, though. Oh, he's going to use it.
Oh. 2 clotheslines putting him down. 3 clotheslines putting him down. Huge jumping body splash in the corner. Going for another pin. And Sting retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. So Sting remaining the WCW's top performer for yet another month.
Oh boy, yep.
Incredible. Spectacular showing from both superstars.
What's your opinion on the pay-per-view now that it's come to a close?
Well, it was a great showing, man. It really goes to show you how much time you can save by pulling out the entrances, because this is an hour and 40 for 10 matches. Wherein last time I think we were almost 2.5 hours. I mean, Granted, some of the matches were a little bit slower, but overall, I think it was a well put together show, and hopefully entertained everybody that was able to watch.
Awesome. Yeah. So, again, guys, like and subscribe to both of our channels. Follow us on all platforms. JamSaw is doing a great job on Mondays, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with the Sting story.
Exactly, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the type of champion that JBL is going to be for ECW. So Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Like Brock said, tune in Mondays, except for this Monday, because after every pay-per-view, we take the week off. So on the following Monday and Tuesday, we'll be back with WCW Nitro and ECW on Tuesdays. So thanks again for watching, all of your support. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We really appreciate any feedback. If there's anything you guys would like to see us do, let us know, and we'd be more than happy to start implementing some of that stuff in there. Other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
All right, thank you.